Good morning, everyone. My name is Twane Ahorangi Bartlett, and I'm a Violet Ray Twin Flame and Parakai, New Zealand. This is your 3-card tarot spread for the 30th of May 2017, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And for inspiration, I'm using Magical Unicorns by Doreen Virtue. I want to ask everybody just to comment on the time that I post my videos. My posts reach a large audience all over the world, and I know New Zealand is, sometimes quite a bit ahead of other countries. So if you could just give me an indication that it's too late or too early, then maybe I can tweak things a bit to make it better for everyone. Just curious and see if I can improve on that. So thank you in advance, and I'll draw us 3 cards. The first card that comes up is listen. So in the morning we start our day with being a more intuitive, quiet, maybe wanting to spend time by yourself. But it's also about listening to your own inner voice. It's also listening to other information that comes to you through discussions of people around you or what people discuss around you. Sometimes we find answers and guidance for ourselves when we keep quiet. So we start our day off like that. In the middle of the day, we have the throat chakra. So this is really good because by lunchtime, you'll be ready to express yourself. But if you start your day with being quiet and listening and trying to sort of think things through for yourself, but more thinking, I feel that this is good, rather than let your mind just doing all the work, it is also taking into consideration your feelings, how you feel about it. And once you've worked through that, you say, oh yeah, I have my answers now. I'm ready to communicate whatever ideas and whatever I have been thinking on. That's where your answers are coming from. Then for the end of the day, we have balance. And I find that all of these cards speaks beautifully to each other. So the balance is knowing when to speak, knowing when to listen, and then once you have created that balance inside of you, like having that process, okay, now I can speak because now I know that I'm clear on whatever it is that I want to express. That is when you bring balance and harmony in your relationships and in your environment. And this is also the type of energy where it's take your time, don't have to rush into anything, just think things through, let life unfold, let life come to you, and then once you do that, once you allow it, that's when you'll feel, okay, now I can express myself. Now I can actually go and say and discuss something. So I do get the feeling that there might be some discussions in counseling, where there's one-on-one exchanges. It's also perhaps doing work with balancing your own energy. But perhaps there's a situation that you need to address that's very complicated, where you feel like you need to just step back and be quiet and wait for the other person to speak first before you, so that they can sort of get it out their system, and then you can feel like, okay, yeah, now I can speak. So that is that energy, but I don't get it either as good or bad. I get it as a learning of a process. Isn't that beautiful? And then for inspiration, we have decide. And this ties in with balance. So if there's a decision that you might need to make, it says it's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. And we get that guidance through thinking things through. through not rushing anything. Sorry, sun is through not rushing anything and listening to your own intuition and doing what is right for you on heart level. And then you'll make the decision that's really good for you. So I hope everybody have a beautiful day. Sending you light and love. Please remember to give me feedback on the times of my post. Take care.